Shalom, shalom. I want to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakat Kadash, and double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth. Salutations and shalom, Tayu Aki Murakwa, scattered among the four winds, teaching this truth in all sincerity. Shalom. It's the brother Mashiach Gabar from Houston, Texas. Yahweh being the Heavenly Father's name, meaning he is and he exists. Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, meaning he saves and he delivers. Bahashem, in the name of the Rakat Kadash, the Holy Spirit. Spoken in our first tongue, the Hebrew tongue, so-called blacks, natives, and Hispanics. You are the God's chosen people, the Israelites, the 12 tribes of Israel. And on today's lesson, I wanted to touch up on spiritual power, with the video I just showed y'all, you could see, I think it was like Esau, they got this machine, this contraption, to help them, see what it feels for flying, what it's like to fly, getting off the ground. They need that machine to be able to get that weightless, feel so they can jump and, get that feeling of flying. They need machines. They need, just man-made things, carnal things, to help them achieve that, and according to these scriptures, the Lord, we're going to receive spiritual power, bro. We're not going to need machines. We're not going to need rockets. We're not going to need electricity, gasoline, none of that, because the Lord's going to give you that spirit to, the spiritual power, in these times that we're about to get into, is times of tribulation, Jacob's trouble, he's about to give his men that spiritual power, to protect themselves, and, I seen this video and it just made me think that, I seen that video and I was just like, man, Yahweh Shem Yahushai's men, they're not going to need that machine and, to fly and, and I wanted to just pull out some precepts to back that up. So this is going to be Psalms chapter 110 and verses 1 through 7. And the Lord said unto my Lord, sit thou at my right hand, and I will, until I make thine enemies thy footstool, because he's going to return. He's going to send his son. And the Lord shall send the rod of thy strength out of Zion, to rule thou in the midst of thine enemies. Thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, Salakia, and the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning. Thou hast the dew of thy youth. The Lord has sworn and will not repent. Thou art a priest forever and after the order of Melchizedek, Salakia. I don't know how do you say that. And the Lord at thy right hand shall strike through kings in the day of his wrath, and he shall judge among the heathen. He shall fill the places with the dead bodies, and he shall wound the heads over many countries, and he shall drink of the brook in the way. Therefore he shall lift up his head. He's talking about this destruction that's coming, the Lord's going to come back and bring this judgment on these kings, on the day of his wrath, all these, so-called kings, these other nations, these governments, these, people in power. He's going to send his elect, they're going to receive spiritual power in these times to come. And, the Lord's going to give that order, when he comes back for us, to take the kingdom back, go take down Esau, take down these other governments, take down the world, pretty much take down the wicked, and it's going to be given into the hands of the elect, pull out some Jeremiah 16 and 16. Jeremiah 16 and 16. And behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord Yahweh, and they shall fish them. And afterward will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. Let me see. I'm gonna read verse 17 too. For my eyes are upon all their ways, and they are not hid from my face, neither is their iniquity hid from my eyes. You know, so behold, I will send for many fishers. You know, so the prophets, you know, they're out here fishing right now. They're out here, you know, trying to reel in all the believers. You know, all the prophets. You know, and afterward, you know. So right now, like he says, I will send for many fishers, and they shall fish them for me. So how are we fishing? We're casting this truth out there, trying to reel them in, you know. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them for me. So there's going to be a point we're not going to be fishers no more. We're going to be hunters. You know, we're going to take over. You know, we're going to hunt everybody down, you know, and the Lord going to give us the power to do it, you know. And it's going to, and, you know, that judgment's going to get brought down on you wicked people, man. You know, the ones who don't listen to the law, statutes, and commandments. You know, stubborn, hard-headed jakes, man. And, you know, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rock, you know. So, you know, these people got, you know, bunkers. These people got doomsday bunkers. You know, these people got, like little hidden, you know, like survival spots, you know, in case, like, you know, because they know they know it's coming, man. So they've been preparing for it, for doomsday and stuff like that, you know. And it's prophecy, man, so it's coming, you know. And they're going to try to hide from the Lord, man. They're going to hide in the rocks. They're going to hide anywhere they can, you know, to hide their face from the Lord, because they're not, you know, they're going to be terrified. You know, they know, man, he's about to destroy them, man. And, you know, they scared, man. They finna lose America. They finna lose, you know, everything that they've, you know, they built pretty much off of rape, bribe, and murder, you know. But the Lord hasn't forgotten none of that, man. He's about to come back and, you know, put them in their place. This is going to be Romans 11, chapter 26. It's like Romans chapter 11, verse 26 through 28. And so Israel shall be saved, as it is written, and there shall come out of Zion the deliverer, and shall turn away ungodliness from Jacob. So Jacob, you know, the 12 tribes of Israel, the Israelites, so-called blacks, natives, and Hispanics, you know. For this is my covenant unto them, when I shall take away their sins. And as concerning the gospel, they are enemies for your sakes, but as touching the election, they are beloved for the Father's sakes. You know, this elect, man, because the Lord's only returning for the elect, you know, and he's only returning for, you know, the house of Israel, you know, the chosen, the elect, the 144,000, and then the elect women and children, you know. Well, all together, you know, but let me see. And then I'm going to pull out some Isaiah chapter 41, verse 14 through 16. Let me see. Isaiah chapter 41, verse 14 through 16. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith the Lord, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument. Having teeth, thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small. And thou shalt make the hills as chaff. Thou shalt fan them, and the wind shall carry them away. And the whirlwind shall scatter them. And thou shalt rejoice in the Lord, and shalt glory in the Holy One of Israel. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, man. You know, so he's gonna give us spiritual power, man. This is an example of, you know, the kind of power he's gonna give us. You know, I will make thee a new sharp threshing. So the Lord's gonna make us a weapon of mass destruction, you know. And, you know, thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small. So we're gonna have super strength, you know. How much strength do you have to be able to beat down the mountains small into dust? You know? How much, like, what kind of power is it that you should have so much power to fan away, you know, your enemies? You know, like the wind shall carry your enemies, you know, from something you did, you know? Let's see. So like I lost mine. Let's see. Yeah, okay. And I was saying, man, so he's about to make us brand new, man. We're about to be the most highest weapons, man. I forgot what verse it is. Like it's gonna turn this into a battle axe, I think. Salakia. But yeah, man, like I'm saying, man, that spiritual power is coming, man. We're about to take over all these nations, man. Esau about to get put in chains, man. Bring out Ezekiel chapter 20 and verse 34. Okay. And I will bring you out from the people, and will gather you out of the countries wherein ye are scattered. So the Israelites are scattered among all four corners of the earth, because we were ran out of Israel. The Amaleks over there, and the so-called white man, the fake Jews. Them people aren't the real Israelites. Them people aren't the real Jews. That's like, Jewish. Jewish. They're not the real Jews. And they know, scriptures tell us we're scattered among all four corners of the earth, man. We were brought in them curses, man. Because our people, followed other gods, other customs, and so the Lord put punishments on us, man. He put curses on us, man. We got scattered among all four corners of the earth when the slavery times were going on, and that was our punishment, And now we had our enemies rolling over us, But now it's that time of, salvation. He's coming back to save us, So I will bring you out from the people, and will gather you from out of the countries wherein ye are scattered, with a mighty hand, and with a stretched out arm, and with fury poured out. And I will bring you into the wilderness of the people, and there will I plead with you face to face. So they, he's gonna send them chariots to come gather us up, man, and we're gonna go meet up with all the other Akim, all the other brothers, and meet up with Yahushua, man, and man, it's finna be beautiful out here, man. We finna take over. And let me see. Where's it at? I think I passed it. Yeah. Let's see. Joshua chapter 23, verse 9 through 10. Okay. For the Lord, Yahweh, has driven out from before you great nations and strong. But as for you, no man has been able to stand before you unto this day. One man of you shall chase 1,000. For the Lord your God, he it is that fighteth for you, as he has promised you. So the Lord, man, he's gonna be the ones fighting for us. He gonna put that power on us, man. All these great nations, man, and none of them are gonna be able to stand toe to toe with you, man. One man of you shall chase 1,000, man. Like, imagine you got 1,000 U.S. Shoot, I'm not gonna say U.S. Let's just say NW. Nah. What are people called? Man, Salakia. NATO. What if they want to send one of them foreign troops? Send a whole foreign troop army on you. And, they want to kill you and stuff, cause, whatever, like maybe you don't want to take the shit. Maybe you just, and, you got all them people standing before you, and the Lord just gives you that power right there, like, and you slaughter all of them, bro. Like, look at Samson, what happened with him, the jawbone of an ass, all them Philistines he killed, bro, with the jawbone of a donkey, bro. So that same Lord is the same one who's going to give us that spiritual power, bro, and, deliver us in these times to come. And then I'm gonna pull out some more examples of the type of spiritual power, actually, man. So 2 Samuel chapter 22. I'm gonna start off at verse 30, and then I'm gonna continue down for the rest of the chapter. Let me see. I'm starting at 29. For thou art my lamp, O Lord, and the Lord will lighten my darkness. For by thee have I run through a troop. By my God have I leaped over a wall. As for God, his ways is perfect, and the word of the Lord is tried. He is a buckler to all them that trust in him. For who is Yahweh? Save the Lord. For who is a rock? Save our God. Yahweh is my strength and power. So like Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is my strength and my power. And he maketh my way perfect. And he maketh my feet like hinds feet. And he setteth me upon my high places. And he teacheth my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken by my arms. Thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation, and the gentleness has made me great. Thou hast enlarged my steps under me, so that my feet did not slip. I have pursued my enemies and destroyed them, and turned not again until I have consumed them. And I have consumed them and wounded them, and that they should not arise. So like it, that they could not arise. Yeah, they are fallen under my feet. For thou hast girded me with the strength to battle. Them that rose up against me hast thou subdued under me. Thou hast also given me the necks of my enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. They looked, but there was none to be saved. Even unto the Lord he answered them not. And then did I beat them as small as the dust of the earth. And I did stamp them as the mire of the street, and did spread them abroad. Thou also hast delivered me from the strivings of my people. Thou hast kept me to be the head of the heathen. A people which I knew not shall serve me. Strangers shall submit themselves unto me as soon as they hear. They shall be obedient unto me. Strangers shall fade away, and they shall be afraid out of their close places. The Lord liveth, and blessed be my rock, and exalted be the God of the rock of my salvation. And it is the God that avengeth me, and that bringeth down the people under me, and bringeth me forth from my enemies. Thou hast also lifted up me up on high above them that rose up against me. Thou hast delivered me from the violent man, Esau. Therefore I will give thanks unto thee, O Lord, among the heathen. I will sing praises unto thy name. He is the tower of salvation for his king, and showeth mercy to his anointed, unto David, and to his seed forevermore. So I'm going to backtrack a little bit. All these spiritual parts, he teaches my hands to war, man. That strength, man. A bow of steel, man. Like, imagine a bow and arrow. They're usually wooden string. The old ones, at least. Newer ones are more like, I forgot what kind of material that is, but it's stronger. It almost feels plasticky, but like metal. I don't know. But, but a bow of steel, steel. Imagine you grab that bow of steel and you snapped it in half like man, like a pencil or something, man. Like just something, something easy to break, And that's a bow of steel, Steel's not, metal, that's not easy to just, to just bend or, But that's the kind of strength you're going to have, You're going to have that kind of strength to pursue all your enemies and destroy them, To beat mountains small, What kind of power is that, man? And it's only pure power, man. It's power from the Lord, man. You feel me? It's you can only be made a true God through the Lord, bro. Because we are gods, man. We're sons of the Most High, man. And we're made in His image, man. So if we're made in His image, so like I messed up right there. Let's see, where was I finna? Let's see, Isaiah chapter 40, verse 31. But what kind of like power is He gonna give to us? Us being the sons of the Most High. And this is Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 31. But they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength, and they shall mount up with wings as eagles, and they shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. So these people are gonna, these elect, not these people, these the elect, the IQ, the judges of the earth, those that wait upon the Lord. We're gonna renew our strength. We shall mount up with wings as eagles, meaning we're gonna be able to fly. We're gonna be able to run at supersonic speeds, man. Like Flash ain't got nothing on us, man. He's the knockoff version of the elect. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. We're gonna have infinite energy, infinite power, man. To go up against our enemies, man. Pure, perfect power. Let me see. Where'd it go? I had this one pulled up too, so I wanted to pull. Let me see. So it's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 3, verse 6 through 9. Oh, no. Salakia. I brought that one out too early. That's the next precept, though, so. Those are reasons. I was going to pull out Zechariah chapter 13, Salakia, and then that other verse. But yeah, Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8 through 9, and it shall come to pass that, here, just say I could change that up. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die. The 2/3, they're going to die, horrible death, either through famine, war, disease, World War III, who knows? Hell, they might get stepped on by Leviathan, shoot, But the third shall be left therein, which is this remnant, this 1/3. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. And they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. And I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord is my God. So, there's a certain group of people that's walking this earth today, this 1/3, this remnant, this elect, that's going to get beamed up and receive this power, man. And, we're going to go through the fire, though, we're going to be we're being tested right now, so the elect, before you're given this, this power, man, is great responsibility. You got to be able to prove that you can handle the weight and the pressure on this side, every test that the Lord throws at you, you got to endure your hell, man, because we are in hell. This is, hell's a condition, man, so we're in hell right now, which I'll say that for another video, for another time, but that's why he's coming to save us, and that's why he's trying us to see if we're worthy, if we're worthy men to receive this power, and then this is going to be Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6 Wisdom of Solomon chapter 3 verse 6 through 9. So like as gold in the furnace has he tried them and received them as a burnt offering, and in the time of their visitation they shall shine and run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. They shall judge the nations that have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. And they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him, for grace and mercy is to his saints, and he has care for his elect. And then let me see. So yeah, like at the time of their visitation, when he comes back, we're going into the new covenant, we're getting those new bodies, and we shall run to and fro like sparks among like you ever seen like a fire pit, and like you just throw stuff at the fire pit and there's all these sparks of little like flames, like it's not flames but like little sparks are just flying up, they fly fast, like if I was burning like a thing of firewood, and I hit the crap out of it, it's all these little sparks that are gonna fly out, and that's kind of what he's kind of referencing to, like sparks among the stubble, or like some flint and steel, you ever like hit flint and steel together really hard, and not even, you don't even got to hit it really, you could scrape it, and all these sparks are going to fly to start a fire, but those sparks flying, that's what he's referenced to, and ultimately at the end of the day, man, it's already written, man. Look, Daniel 7 is the final precept before I close off. It's the final one right here. Daniel chapter 7 and verse 18. But the saints of the Most High, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai, shall take the kingdom and possess the kingdom forever, even forever and ever. So the elect, man, this, we're gonna have this kingdom given to us, man, by the Lord, man. But you gotta stay down, man. You gotta follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. You gotta do this work, man. You gotta have faith, man. But because when all hell breaks loose, man, it's it. It's game's up. You know, you out of time. You know, and the last thing you might see is a nuke, bro. You know. But yeah, man, you know, it's touching up on spiritual power, man. It's just, you know, the elect will receive spiritual power, you know, from the Lord, you know, to take over the earth, you know, make this place perfect, you know, because this place is wicked, it's abominable, it's everyone, you know, the women here trash, you know, men trash, you know, the babies just get fed BS, bullshit food, you know. Everything is just it's all polluted and wicked, and that's why the Lord has to come back and restore that order, you know, make so that this world doesn't continue, you know. 'Cause this ain't a world you want your kid to live in, man. But that's why the Lord gonna come back and make it perfect, you know. We're not gonna, in the next kingdom, you know, we're not gonna get a feel of death, you know. We're gonna live forever, and it's gonna be perfect, you know. But that being said, man, I hope this video was edifying unto you, Akim, man. Start off. Oh, let me finish off. You know, all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching me this truth. And Shalom to all you Akim, Marakwa, scattered among the four winds, teaching this truth in all sincerity, man. Shalom, man, and you know, yeah, just keep pushing, brothers. You know, we're almost at the end game, so just keep pushing, man. But with that being said, man.